Hey y'all, I'm Chas, and I want to welcome you to Heritage Acres Homestead. Here you'll find our family as we strive to live a life that pleases the Lord. We do our very best to make the most out of what we've been given, and so we'd like to invite you to come along and join us on this journey.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to Heritage Acres Homestead. I'm Chas, and today I'm going to show you how to make something that I call, let me open it up, peanut butter crunchies. It is a sweet treat that is perfect for harvest festivals. You can put them in little baggies and give them out as treats. If you've got, kids that come to your door for Halloween or trunk or treat, or you want to take a sweet treat to a football party, whatever you're going to, I know this season just really brings a lot of get-togethers around. And this, if you love peanut butter, you're going to enjoy this treat. It's made with just a few ingredients. Now, disclaimer, this is not a health food. This is a treat. And I think when we learn to treat treats, and I'm talking to me, treat treats as a treat rather than an everyday food, it is what we have to do in this life. We don't want to miss out on get-togethers and parties and enjoyments, but we just have to learn to treat things as occasions and not everydays. Like I said, I'm talking to myself here, y'all. But I just didn't want you to think I've fallen off the wagon already. No, I am still on the wagon, but I'm learning in this life to make sure that I enjoy opportunities when they arise, and then making sure I put the work in the rest of the week. So a happy, what's the word? Balance. Balance is what we're trying to learn here. So anyways, these are, like I said, these are not necessarily a health food. This is a treat. But you may be looking for a quick treat to take to your next get-together. And these peanut butter crunchies might be the thing that just fits the bill. So I'm going to show you how to make them. This video is going to seem a little odd considering last week's video, or last 2 weeks ago's video, about how I'm in the process of learning to work out and to lose some weight. Because this is a treat video. But here's my thoughts. Don't think that I've just up and quit, because I haven't. We live in this life, all right? And we have to learn to enjoy ourselves at times, and we have to learn to be disciplined at times. I know with fall, here in full-blown fall mode, there's going to be like fall festivals and harvest parties and loads of things that are going to come around where you're going to need to make a treat, bring a treat, or something like that. So I'm going to show you one today that if you enjoy peanut butter, you're going to love this treat. And like I said, we're learning balance. We're not ever saying we're never going to have a treat again. We're just learning balance. There's a time to have a little treat. There's a time to work your butt off in the gym, all right? So learning that balance is something that I'm trying to do. So this is what we're going to start with. And this is not good for you stuff now. So it's an occasional thing. But we've got 8 cups of peanut butter cereal here. Now, this could be used, this can go on any types of cereal. It could go on like a Chex or whatever kind of cereal you like. But I'm using just a peanut butter cereal right now. And I'm gonna melt 4 tablespoons of butter in my pot over here. It's quick and easy, y'all. So So I've already got that warming. I'm going to let that melt down, and then I'm going to add some peanut butter to it. About 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter. And as you can tell, I'm not really measuring, I'm just eyeballing. And I'm going to call that about right. And then to that, I'm adding about 1.5 cups of peanut butter chips. And I just have a couple of bags that are that are mostly emptied that I'm going to throw in there. We're just going to let that warm and mix together. Like I said, this is great when you've got to bring something and you just don't know what. You can mix this up and take it, and it's a good, you know, what we call them finger foods. And just be in a bowl and you grab a little as you go by, kind of thing. Right. I'm going to bring you over here so you can see this a little bit better. Alright, we want that butter, peanut butter, and the chips to get smooth here. But we don't want it to burn, so just stir it. I'm going to go grab me some powdered sugar and I'll be right back. You could also use chocolate if you wanted a chocolate. It's going to lean towards more like a, I don't know if you've ever had like a Muddy Buddy. It's going to lean more that ways if that's kind of the thing you like. We're just going peanut butter all the way. We're just about there. So I'm going to grab some vanilla and add just a splash of vanilla. Turn off my heat. All right, moving back over here to our cereal. I'm going to pour this mixture right over the cereal. And begin to mix it together. Now that this is mixed, I'm gonna get a Ziploc baggie. I'm gonna add some confectioner sugar or powdered sugar, whichever you call it, and I'm gonna start dumping this bit by bit into that bag and shaking it. So I'll be right back. So no surprise, I spilled some when I was transferring it to the bag. That's just life. So I'm gonna start little by little I'm gonna turn this down just so I can stand it up like that. Move this out of the way and begin to fill my bag. I'm rolling that around in the powdered sugar, making sure to coat everything. Got it in there. Now I'm going to zip it and shake it. Back and forth, coating your mix. When it's done, you should have lots of wonderful little treats. So I'm just going to add some more to the bag until we get everything coated. That's really not a good angle, is it? I need camera people. Just realized that you can see a thing. Last bit. Add it to the bag and then finish up. All right, empty bowl. It would probably be smart to use a bigger bag, but this 1 gallon is the biggest I have. I sometimes will be able to find like a 2-gallon bag. I love 2-gallon bags. If I ever need to freeze bread, like when I make sourdough bread, I like 2-gallon bags because it gives them plenty of room. And I like a 2-gallon bag for something like this too. Or, you know, if I was smart, I would have done it in 2 1-gallon bags, but that's just not what I did. Less than 1 gallon, less than a 2-gallon bag, or let me get my words out here. 2 1-gallon bags would make this a little bit quicker. It's not like it's hard though, so use what you got. And this is what I got. We're there. All right. Couple little oddballs got stuck in the corner. Look at that. They're all, so it's like they're individually coated now. So it's perfect for finger food. Put you a scoop in there and somebody can scoop it right onto their plate. It's super yummy and super easy, and it would be a great addition to your next party. There you go. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye-bye.